What is going on, guys? And today I'm back here with another episode of my Orlando Magic My GM mode here on NBA 2K16, and in this one we are going to be finishing up the relocation. You guys have left me a lot of suggestions, and I think we're gonna get into this. So team identity, you guys wanted like I saw a lot of you wanted to be the St. Louis Trojans. I got a lot of things for that, and I think that's gonna be one. There was a lot of cool ones you guys offered me, like Sharks or like I don't even know, but there was a lot of them. There was like 10 or 15 that I decided from, but this was the most popular one. Will be the STT. Okay, yeah, STT. That would be our thing. Team colors. Let's see here. I think we got red. Actually, I'm not sure, so I'll see you guys when I go back to the comment and find what colors it was. Alright guys, so the colors we're going to be using are going to be yellow and red. I don't know if that's like the yellow you guys like to see, or maybe a darker yellow. Actually no, that's kind of like orange-ish. Like that's probably good. Let's see about the red for the primary color. Maybe like that type of red. Not a lighter red. Is it like a darker red like that? Yeah, like that. Okay, that seems good. And should we either do black or white? I think black looks cooler. Alright, so now we have to go to team logo. Let's see what we can do. Community uploads. Oh my god, there's a bunch of funny ones for this. Let's see what the presets are. If there's anything that could be like it. Not really so far. What about customable? Anything that looks like Trojan, like a knight, that's not bad. So the second one, the first bottom left on the second page looks good. I think that's about it. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do that one. The second, we're gonna do this one. That's gonna be the image, and that actually looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, unless I could find one in community uploads, but I doubt I will. Something like see, there's too many weird ones in this. Oh my god, you guys gotta see these. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a Trojan thing. Yeah, we don't have that. Alright, so we're gonna keep with that, and now we're gonna save changes. Now we're gonna go to design arena. Alright, this, don't criticize me, I know it's not gonna be the best, but we're gonna see if we can make it work. How many arenas are there? Okay. Arena 1's not bad. I don't like Arena 2. Arena 3, eh. That's not a bad arena. Arena 5, actually. Arena 10, okay, that has a lot of seats. Let's do Arena 10. We could do the Trojan Center. Or, we'll do the Cardinal Center. Actually, does that sound weird? We'll do the Trojan Center. Just because I don't have a good name for the stadium. Alright, Trojan Center. Alright, away center. Oh no. We'll just keep this as Trojan Center. Alright, so sorry about that. That probably was kind of annoying. Alright, so it has an 18,000 capacity, which isn't bad. That's pretty good. Alright, standard. Okay, I think I'm taking the standard here. I don't really like anything else. Very dark, dark, medium light, very light. That's not bad. Very dark, but that one's in. Maybe dark, because that kind of is like our colors, like the yellow part. Don't like medium, don't like light. Don't like, very light's not bad. Or very dark. I think we'll just go very dark. Do we want to make this like one of our colors? No. Okay, no, that's way too ugly. How do you get... What the heck? No, okay. There we go. No color. Inside, we'll do like dark. That doesn't look bad. Apron, alright. Ooh, I think the red looks pretty cool. What is this? That could be yellow. That could be red. Outside key, what is that? Okay, that could be yellow. Actually, that could be white, actually. Now, that'll be That'll be yellow. Inside key. That could be red. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Out of bounds. Alright, yellow. 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 We're gonna make most of this stuff yellow. Unless I want... Yeah, definitely probably a black line for that. Definitely a black line for that. And we'll keep that black. Yeah, we'll keep all the inside stuff black. Baseline hashes, sure. Media box, sure. Alright, there we go. We're done with that, I think. Text and images. You could put a text. Oh, that's cool. What if we did Trojans and then we had like the logo? Oh, and you can pick the font too. That's really cool. I wonder how much they have. I like that one. Okay, we'll stick with that one. And then we'll do St. Louis on the other one. And this might be long, but I don't know how long this is going to take me to do. Wait. Saint. Oh, I can't have... Okay. I probably should have Trojan on both sides, but why not? We're just going to go different here. We'll do the same font. I think it's that one. And we'll actually stick with it on yellow. Red on red is not good. Yeah, yellow's not bad. Okay. Text. We'll have like Trojans for this one. Trojans. Okay. And then we'll have... Actually, I just like the first one. That one's not bad. And then that could be yellow. Or that actually could be white. And then that one could be like NBA Care. Like, you know how they have that stuff. We'll just have that so it's like we're a real stadium. Okay, there we go. Now we'll make that white. Select image, okay. So, that was one of the customs. There we go, okay. That's pretty cool. I like that. That looks nice. Oh, I can make it smaller? Okay, yeah, I probably definitely want to make it smaller. Actually, that's not bad right there. We could have like our sponsor, so we can have like, oh, I didn't even know you could have done these. Okay, that's pretty cool. We could have like Jordan, and then we could have Nike. That's pretty cool. And we'll make them a little bit smaller, like that. 87 is a good one. Okay. Wait, what is that? What am I doing? Arena name logo. Where does that go? Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna do anything for this because we're not gonna have it. Community uploads. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any good ones. Maybe we could do that, like the Olympics one. That doesn't look bad. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna do an image. Okay. So I think we're done with that. Now we're going to the Jumbotron. That looks like a hockey one. That one doesn't look bad. I like that one because it says like what's going on and stuff. That one looks cool. Package deal. Okay. Scorers table. I'm not gonna go too much into this. Sure. Number 2 is fine. Now let's just get a bunch of these. Like 2K could be one. And then we'll do Nike or Adidas. We're gonna be sponsored by Adidas and Nike and Foot Locker. Why not? Spalding. Why not? State Farm. Why not? And Adidas. And I think I'm going to name our arena something different. I think I'm gonna name it Spalding Center. Like we're sponsored by Spalding because nobody has that. And that's like the biggest basketball brand out there. So unless you guys want me to change it back to Trojan Center, I'm gonna do Spalding Center. Spalding Center. Alright, there we go. Nope, spelled that wrong. Alright, there we go. So let's back out. What is this? Oh, seating color. We'll just do black. Yeah. Don't want to change out of baskets. Okay. Basket one's fine. The preset. Padding. We'll make it black. so it kind of matches the sound. And ooh, sound effects. I'm not going to go too in depth with these, so let's save changes and exit, and this is where we're going to apply it, and we'll see how it goes. If we're going to be able to move from Orlando to St. Louis, we'll see if it can happen. And oh, we have to design the uniform. Okay, I forgot about this. Home uniform. Build your own away uniform. Okay, preset. We'll use a preset. I like that one. That one looks cool. The neck looks not bad. I like that. Okay. And I'll see you guys. Alright guys, sorry about that. So we're gonna pick the colors here. I don't know what color to do. Like, I don't want to really do reddish. Unless we did a yellowish. That doesn't look awful. But I think we're gonna keep it as white for home. Actually, black will be for home. And then the shorts can be the same design, and they could be black too. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. And then on the side, wait, like, why is it blue on the side? Well, that's not bad. Like a yellow stripe. Let's keep that as black. Jersey color. Actually, those look pretty cool, not gonna lie. I think we're gonna go with that as our home. Okay, we're gonna keep those black, and we'll go red. Now we'll keep it black. Or now we'll do that. Okay. I don't know if you guys are gonna like these, but I gotta fix up the shorts. They don't look that good. That could be red. I don't know why there's like that logo there, even though that's not our logo. Okay, that's good. Alright, I think I'm gonna do some of this. Actually, hold on, let's just do the away uniform really quickly because this is getting to a really long video. Let's do that, but we could do a white color. Wait, jersey color. I don't know why it just doesn't have white. Alright, there we go. Shorts color can be white too. Does that look fine? Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Shorts color 2 we'll do reddish, and jersey color 2 we'll do reddish. I know you guys aren't gonna like these, but it's getting a very long video, so let's finish that up there, and I'll fix them if I can later on. I'll select facilities, luxury suites. Sure, we'll get one of those. Parking, we'll get one of those. We need those. Merchandise, we'll get one of those. Concessions, we'll get burgers, sodas, and nachos. Alright, seating, cup holders, and we'll go padded. Green initiative, recycling. That's not bad. Public transportation, we'll have a train terminal. Oh, we don't have the funds anymore, okay. Yeah, we're not gonna have the funds. Digital services, yeah, we're not gonna have any of this stuff, okay. So that's gonna be it. We're gonna submit the proposal, here we go. And 22 are undecided. Alright, so we're gonna find out how it's gonna be in the next episode. I might have the first game, so that's gonna be for me. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.